everybody, it's Renee from Tailspin Farm, and I am hopping on today with just a little update and chat. I don't really have anything to teach you today, but I thought I'd give you some updates around the farm and things that are going on coming up here this spring. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I am a spinner, a knitter, crocheter, a dyer, and I also raise Angora rabbits. I have French, English, and German Angoras. And I am a Spinolution wheel dealer, which you can see behind me here. I've got my Polywog, my Echo, and my Monarch sitting here. And Chowder the cat is sprawled out at my feet here, or at my knees, I guess, because I'm sitting on the floor today. So he's going to join us. So welcome to all of those of you who are new here. It has been a while, guys. I have kind of drifted off on the socials. I haven't been on Instagram much lately. I had, as some of you know, I had mentioned on Instagram that I had a vertigo episode about 4 weeks ago, and I have just not felt well. I've been struggling through that and just trying to keep up with everyday stuff. And there's a lot going on right now in our lives, and so it's been tough to get on here, but I wanted to do a video and update you on some things coming up here this spring. It is Friday, March 10th, and we are going through another snowstorm once again. And I think I see snow in the forecast next week, so we're not done with this yet. But I am looking forward to spring and getting my garden planted and maybe getting some new animals here at the farm. We shall see. But yeah, I even made a list today, made notes on what I want to talk about. So first and foremost, I have new rabbits coming this spring. I have 2 Angora rabbits, a French, and she is due at the end of the month, and I also have a German Angora who is due at the end of the month, and these rabbits will all be for sale. So if you're in the mid-Michigan area, you can contact me about that. The French are pedigreed, which means they have papers. The German are not pedigreed, but they're going to be some beautiful rabbits. If you follow me on Instagram, I did some videos and stuff of the 2 mamas the other day. So I'm looking forward to that. So those, again, are due at the end of the month in March. And I will be posting as they come what I have and what I'm going to be getting rid of and the colors and all that fun stuff. But we have to get there first. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention. I am also in the process of getting a new website. Mine was done quite a few years ago, and it was set up for me by my son-in-law, and I kind of have tinkered with it. I know just enough on WordPress to be dangerous, and so I am actually having his company remake mine a little bit, add some stuff to it, make it more user-friendly. And right now you could still get on my old website, and I do have, I know I still have a couple of bats of the Mittens Winter, which are the blues and the natural colors. Those were Pygora, Angora, and Alpaca blends in bats. I have those available still, and I am planning on doing a My Mittens Spring bat that will be coming here soon. I plan on starting that next week. I'll be working on that and getting that on the website, so you can still go over there. I always have fiber. If you want Angora fiber, I sell it by the ounce, and you don't see any on my website. There is some over there right now, I know, but if you are not finding it, you can always direct message me if you would like some. I don't always post that as an item, but I usually always have it. So there's that. Let's see. I did a video, the last video I think I did was on putting bunnies in my little barn out there and putting them in cages or not cages, but fencing, and letting them kind of a colony indoors with my Angoras. So I have 3 of them going right now as of this morning. I had to move one of my girls because she was a climber and a jumper, and I could not keep her in. So I have a new thing out there today with a cover, and she has already escaped once. I do not know how she got out, but I'm watching her today closely to see what she's doing. She's being a little stinker. So that's one of the things I did a quick Instagram, just a story this morning, kind of showing you where it's at, and it's totally experiment for me. We'll see how this goes. I have a couple of older males in one right now, and they seem to be doing well together. And that's what it is when you're putting rabbits together. I've had quite a few questions this week actually come through on my DMs and texting. And one of the things, if you're going to put rabbits together, you just have to be cautious and watch them. That they're not hurting one another or fighting. So far, everybody that I've put together has worked. The 3 girls that I have are the 2 now, the other one's in her own thing. They are sisters, and so I kept them together since they were born, so they were kind of familiar with one another. And so I'm hoping to have those set up and possibly be able to transfer some of my moms into one of them, at least one of the moms with her babies coming up soon. And I'll do some videos on that and how it worked out and things that I wouldn't do. I'm trying a new setting on my camera here today, and it's zooming, or it's focusing in and out, so hopefully that doesn't affect what I'm doing here. I'll try not to move, but every time I move, it's moving in and out. So so the colonies are going well. Again, I have Spinolution wheels, and that will be another new thing on my website, where you can contact me in regards. If you have any questions about the Spinolution wheels, please feel free to reach out to me. This is new to me. I am still learning the ins and outs. These 2 are brand new to me. They actually came in the mail 4 weeks ago on the day that I had my vertigo episode, and so I was kind of down for a couple of days after that, and I really haven't got a chance to enjoy them too much. I have been spinning with them. I actually love, let me just shift here a little bit, the Polywog. You can kind of see, I'm sitting on the floor, how small this is. I actually did a school, it was a career day at my brother-in-law's school here, local, and I took this one with me, and it was so nice because the Monarch is a big wheel. She's a beast, and I love her. She's a great production wheel, but to go do something like a school program or a library program, this one is going to be awesome, and I can't wait. I do have a couple of those coming up, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. So if you're looking for a spinning wheel that is easy to transport and take with you, the Polywog is your girl. The only thing you can't do a lot of different types of yarns with her. She is basically you wouldn't do any art yarns or bulky yarns with this one. But otherwise, if you're looking just to start spinning and learning the ins and outs of a spinning wheel, the Polywog would be awesome. So if you have any questions on those, you can contact me through my website or through DMs on Instagram or Facebook. I try to always get back with people on those things. I have not done well with my finisher projects. I was going to try to finish off a whole bunch of which we're only in March. I still have the rest of the year, but my goal was to get some of my projects finished off that are halfway done or 3/4 of the way done, and I need to continue to work on that. I think I've finished one thing this year, but I also keep starting new things, so it becomes more difficult to finish things when I'm starting a new one. But I do have this one I am planning on finishing between today and tomorrow, This is a shawl, and I actually purchased this through the Crafty Housewife Yarn website is where I saw it, and they have the kit, and this is called Earl Grey in the Morning, and super simple. And the kit came with let's see, is it five colors of yarn. I've only got one here. This is from Sestari Sheep and Wool Company in Virginia, and this is 75% cotton, 25% wool. This is the natural white color, and then there is a mint color, a gray, actually there's only 4 colors, a gray, and then this lavender color, or lilac. So the kit came all together, and then with the pattern, I like this pattern. You essentially, it's a repeat stitch over and over, and then you have the eyelet. Let me see if I could show you without losing where I'm at here. You have these eyelet line, rows where you do that, but you get to choose how thick or thin you want your rows to, your color to be. So you can make it, I made one a little bit skinnier. You do it and you make it as big as you want also. So I like that freedom. And so I'm going to finish that off today. It's been a fun, easy knit. I am not a strong knitter per se. I'm a much better crocheter. I've said that 100 times. But this, I can actually sit and watch TV while I'm knitting, and it's pretty easy. So I hope to have that done this weekend. What else? Oh, I wanted to do a, whoops, that has moved in on me. There we go. Sorry. I have to keep experimenting with this. This is a complete shout out to myself on this one, and I don't like to do that, but I do have some things that people might be interested in having that they don't know that I do. So quite a few years ago, and I apologize, this copy is bended, yeah. From our move, it got put in a box, and so I have a children's book that I wrote. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many years ago this was, quite a few years ago. I wrote the book, my daughter illustrated it, and with Easter coming up, I thought this would be a good time to talk about the book. Essentially, it's about sheep and spinning, and it's just a fun book, and it has spinning, knitting, and sheep in it. Might be something fun to pop into your kids' Easter basket. So yeah, shameless plug. You can get these on Amazon though. And so yeah, there's that. I wanted to see, and please, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the box below. But I wanted to see if anyone is interested. I have thought about doing these, and I haven't yet. A live here on YouTube or Facebook or I guess Instagram wouldn't be the greatest place to do lives, but maybe here on YouTube do a live and do maybe a spinning live, and then if you have questions you could ask me. If any of you are interested in that, please comment below. I don't know I'll have to try to figure out what the best time for doing that might be. But I've got some things opening up here as we get closer to summer, and I thought maybe during the summer I'd try that at least once and see how that went. I also plan on having my friend Carrie from My Wool Mitten Farm, I think is where she's at now on Instagram. She is local to me, and Carrie and I have known each other for quite a while. We met many years ago taking a class at an off-grid farm, and she is going to come up here to my house here I need to contact her. So Carrie, if you're out there, I haven't forgotten about you. But she wants to come check out the wheels and try them out. But also I asked her if she'd be interested in doing a video with me, a YouTube, and maybe doing an interview. I have questions and thoughts on not homesteading, but raising farm animals as you age, and also doing that alone. Carrie lost her husband, I believe it was last year. And so I'm so proud of her because I see her, she had a sheep farm, she had and still does, and has horses. And I know that she switched sheeps last year she went from, I think all she had at one point was the Cordale. And she just went and bought herself last summer a flock of Shetland sheep. And so I want to talk to her about decisions and choices you make with animals, such as sheep, which can be a lot of work for one person. I am getting up there in age, not too far, but I'm 52 now, and I would still like to I've never had sheep, and one of my goals here is to have sheep at some point. And so I want to talk to her and get her thoughts and opinions on raising fiber animals, big animals, as you get older. The Angora rabbits are fairly simple in regards to their size, and they're in cages for the most part, and you're not dealing with broken fences and things like that, or animals getting out. But I just want to pick her brains, so we're going to do that here coming up soon. And we will record a video for you with both of us, and maybe we'll just chat back and forth on some of those things. So that's a heads up. Also, I have 2 events coming up here. One of them is I will update you on dates and times. So I will be in the Lansing area in mid-April, I believe it is, at a Fiber Guild meeting. And I'm going to do some demonstrations and bring my wheels. I am trying to find out right now if that is an open thing. I believe it is, but I don't want to give out any information until I know for sure. So if you are in the mid-Michigan area, I will be doing that, and I will keep you updated on times and where it will be at. I also will be doing an adult spinning demonstration at the library in St. John's coming up here in April also. And once they have that posted on their website, I will update all that information. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are local to me and would like to see the wheels or try the wheels or ask me questions, I will have my rabbits with me, or at least one of my rabbits with me at that time. So yeah, just kind of a hands-on sort of thing. So those are the 2 things that I know that are coming up here soon, and I wanted to let you know about them, so you can make arrangements if you are able to come to that. So I think that's all I have today, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you're creating something.